So essentially, okay. This is the final review for Total War for Warhammer. So this is my first Warhammer game, and basically, well, this is my first Total War game, and basically, how do I put this? So about this game, I was watching it on Twitch. It looked fun. I said that would be really cool to try. I bought it for full price. And my actual experience with playing the game was totally different than actually seeing someone else play it. The game has a huge learning curve for new players getting into the series. I mean, it's almost like a dictionary, a huge manual of all the little intricacies of the game. And I tried to learn as much as I can, but I just couldn't get my footing in the game. And trying to get climate to the game, it just there's so many times it kind of just left me mystified of how this game works or how to actually succeed in this game. How are you supposed to play this game in order to, win battles, get gold, and all that sort of all these basic things. So stumbling around, I made some progress, but mainly it just ground to a halt when you realize that the first couple of times when you go into these large scale battles, it's pretty cool. It's like, oh, that's cool. You can guide your armies and really attack and do some strategy. But each battle takes on the order of a half an hour. So, I mean, if you multiply that out, you could spend weeks, a month on a campaign, just doing these battles. And for some people, they may like that sort of thing, but I like my game to progress a little faster. So it gives you the little option of to just auto resolve. So instead of dragging out each battle, micromanaging winning each battle, I just too tempted to just click auto resolve. And then I found that clicking auto resolve would actually do a better job of winning the battle than actually spending a half an hour and doing it yourself. So it all became just, so, I was trying to, go and get all these little towns to get more gold, get more troops and whatnot, but I just couldn't comprehend, like, building the structures, what they do. It's just so many fine details. The game wasn't clear and intuitive. It just puts so many roadblocks in front of you. So instead of, like, I figured out how to build armies. You have to encamp and then raise your armies and stuff. But as soon as I go out to attack somebody, they're always in these grouped, like, it's almost like three full armies grouped together, and I can never take them on. I can't figure out how to group my armies together so I can even have a chance of defeating him. So I guess the point is, I gave this game a fair shot. I came in to this game with open eyes, just trying to give it its fair chance to really, you know, really. I didn't really have any of those moments where the light bulb went off in my head and be like, oh, if I do this, I can be more successful. Or, oh, if I build this sort of thing, I can get this unit. Um, building buildings, it didn't really say, like, have a picture of, like, oh, here's a manticore you could get or something cool, like, oh, I'm going to try that. It's just these generic pictures, and you have to read text of what you can build, and, you have a limit to your army, and, it's like, overall, I mean, I bet some people love these kind of games. I love to get in there and micromanage, with the treaties and the finances. But to me, it's just like, it's too overwhelming. I like the quick game, jump in, like a quick match, like a Call of Duty. You jump in, play a 10-minute match, and then you're done. But this is just not my style of game. I've played games like this. I've played the Heroes of Might and Magic, and I really liked that game. But this this game is just, I gave it. I probably played this game for about 4 or 6 hours, and it never once during the whole time did it really hook me and get me interested. It was always it was always a struggle, an uphill struggle, trying to figure out how to work the game, use the game, and be successful. And in the end, I just kind of threw my hands up and be like, I'm really not having a lot of fun here. Maybe other people find fun with this game. A lot more patience who like that whole micromanaging thing. But me, I gave this game its fair chance. I spent full price on this game, so I really wanted to make it work. I really wanted to enjoy this game and find the value in it, but I just couldn't do it. It just overwhelmed me. The main core mechanic, like I said, of managing the armies, that was the best part of the game, but it turns into a novelty and a real time sink when you multiply like a full battle over how many encounters through the whole game. Um, and the overall objective of the game is kind of vague. I guess you're supposed to conquer the entire world, but how big is the world? Like, that could take you months at this rate, and there's this whole back section of like, how do you manage your finances? How do you manage treaties? It's just so in depth and involved. I mean, I guess this is the style of the Total War series. I was just hoping for something like Heroes of Might and Magic, something like a modern Heroes of Might and Magic. In fact, I should probably try the latest Heroes of Might and Magic for like that style of game. But this is my first Total War series, and it just really wasn't for me. So, after only 4 or 6 hours of playing this game, it's just like I pretty much realized, like, yeah, this game's not for me. I need to move on. It's hard to give a letter grade to this game. There were some good things about it, like the graphics and the core mechanics of the gameplay. So, um, one of the things, I have a really good PC, but the load times are incredible, incredible. So, loading into the game, like 5 minutes at least. Loading, another part of going into the battle is loading the battle up. That takes 5 minutes, and then loading back out to the screen, that takes another 5 minutes. So not only is it a half an hour battle, but it's also 10 minutes on top of that to load in and out of the battle, which is just, it just takes forever. It's hard to justify the time put in this game. So that was a downside. The plus side, I really like the whole overall battle, all the guys fighting, but it's just not worth the time. Like, if it was really my thing, I could probably get into this game, but I think I'd rather spend my time on other games. So I tried this Total War, and I don't think I'll be playing any more Total War series, but uh, some people like this Total War. It's an ongoing series, but it's just not for me. So I don't want to throw this. I don't want to say this game's terrible. It's a D minus. Just because I didn't like it, nobody else will like it. I'm sure there's people that like it, but um, I don't want to give it a B either. I don't want to say it's I don't want to say it's awesome or like, oh, it's great, because I really didn't enjoy myself all that much. So, um, from my personal grade, my personal experience, I would say that I would give it about a C minus, and I wouldn't recommend this game unless it's just like you're specifically into this type of micromanaging PC game, like The Sims or like SimCity or something. It's a very small sect of gamers who really enjoy this type of game, So it's just not for me. I tried to like this game. I tried everything I could to just find the value, find how to be successful, and it just in the end I just ran out of gas and I threw in the towel. So I'm gonna be moving on to something else, something much more enjoyable. Um, but that's my final review. Let's I'll see you guys later when I choose the next game. Okay. I will see you later. Thanks for watching.